yun. But if mag-guess nyo nga sa sustainability, kasi meron yung mga bamboo bikes, or pati mga bikes na foldable bikes, yun, okay yun.
Siguro si Denise magaling mag-bike, kaya hindi siya nag-comment. Tayong apat pala yung labas din.
Hoy, magaling ako mag-bike, no? Baka mga triathlete to, huyo ka sa akin.
We'll hold you to that.
Hindi, for now, marathon muna. Any plans for the weekend, girls?
Sleep.
Sleep, pahinga.
Farming.
Farming.
Gardening.
Oh, what a week for you, Madam
Wait,
Cesa,
I
diba?
think Pawi has work actually now that you mention it. May proclamation special bukas.
Yes,
Promote mo
meron.
na.
Walang weekend muna para sa atin tomorrow.
Tuloy.
Saturday, 3 p.m., we will be covering the proclamation of the senators.
Okay. Thank you. Next time, Santa Elena ulit tayo, ha? Para relax naman
Oo
tayo.
nga.
Sama si Denise.
Kailangan natin mag-break ulit. Thank you again, once again, to the ladies of the big story. What a week for you girls, for Cez, for Sean, and for Pauline. And tonight on the show, we've got the Denver Nuggets set to play yet another Game 7, this time against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Plus, Gilas Youth head coach L.A. Tenorio sharing his thoughts on the team's build-up for the FIBA Under-16 Asia Cup Siaba qualifiers.
And it's winner-take-all between the FEU Tamaras and the NU Bulldogs. We've got a preview of Game 3 of the UAAP Men's Volleyball Finals.
Kanino ka doon? FEU? NU?
Wala na,
USD.
laglag yung akin.
Nga pala. I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Denise Tan, sitting in for Cheska Liton-Calao.
And here's tonight's play-by-play.
Ramiro, the show by Mamoy. Leagues with it. Future moves puts it on. Unbelievable. Gemma on the left side. Oh, pass! Stumping another one. Bakulas rejecting Estevo for the win.
Another Game 7 for the Denver Nuggets in the NBA playoffs after surviving one in the first round against the LA Clippers, while the Nugs have forced another decider, but this time against the Oklahoma City Thunder in the Western Conference semis. Denver keeping their playoff run alive with a gutsy victory in Game 6, 119-107. The two teams traded runs in the first half, capped off by a Lou Dort buzzer beater to give the Thunder a 61-58 advantage at the break. The Nuggets then took the third period thanks to a combined 17-point boost from Jamal Murray and reserve guard Julian Strawther. With an 8-point edge entering the final frame, Denver played with more confidence in front of its home crowd to hold on for a convincing win. Nikola Jokic led away with 29 points, 14 rebounds, and 8 assists. Murray had his version of a flu game, adding 25 markers, 8 boards, and 7 dimes. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had a game-high 32 points for OKC in a losing effort. Jalen Williams struggled mightily, finishing with just 6 markers on 3 of 16 shooting. Game 7 will take place in OKC on Monday, 3:30 a.m. Philippine time. Here's the Blue Arrow after his squad's gritty performance.
Jamal, what's it like playing under the weather in an elimination game and providing a much-needed 25 points for your team?
I'm just glad we won. We brought the right energy needed, and they're a good team. They stuck with it, but we gave ourselves life to go to OKC and win a game.
When you woke up this morning, was there any chance you didn't play in this game?
Absolutely not.
You and Jokic do what you normally do, but you got huge performances from Christian Brown, Julian Strawther off the bench. How impactful were your role players tonight?
Amazing. Like I said, they brought the right energy, not just making shots, but their intent, their focus, their awareness on what's going on around them, and we needed every much of it. So we're going to need more. It's nice. It's another step in the right direction, but we got a huge game in 2 days.
Best of luck in Game 7.
Thank you.
Meantime, Steph Curry expressing his disappointment following the elimination of the Golden State Warriors from the playoffs. Curry missed out on Golden State's last 4 playoff games due to strained left hamstring. And the Minnesota Timberwolves took full advantage, knocking out the Warriors to enter the Western Conference Finals. Curry says that he felt sad more than anything else not being able to help the Warriors against the Wolves. Before Curry's injury, Golden State looked like a legit title contender that could have beaten anyone in a 7-game series. In the first round, they even dominated the West's #2 seed, the Houston Rockets, in Game 7 on the latter's home floor. Despite the disappointment, the chef is looking forward to the offseason, where he hopes to reload for another possible great run with the Dubs.
Definitely disappointed and frankly just sad that I wasn't out there able to play. So we have hopefully a bright future in terms of coming back next year and trying again. I mean, we got 4 months. I don't have any Olympics, and it's going to be just about rebuilding, one, getting rest, like you said, getting away from the game for a little bit, and then rebuilding everything for, another great run. So I'm going to take full advantage of the offseason, knowing I've been playing a lot of basketball for the last year, and, a lot left in the tank to prepare for, so I'm excited about it.
Well, Jimmy Butler is already looking forward to playing alongside Steph Curry again. Jimmy Buckets was one of the main reasons why the Warriors were solid in the second half of the season. Since trading for the 6-time All-Star in February, the Dubs have been an elite force on both ends of the floor. With Butler, Golden State had a record of 23 wins and just 7 losses. His partnership with Curry was also an instant hit, both on and off the court. Butler even often referred to himself as the Robin to Curry's Batman. Now here's Butler talking about his tandem with the chef.
I feel like everybody's so unselfish here that anybody could be playing any role on any given night. But I'm completely content with who I am as a basketball player, the way that I play the game, and to come here and know that I'm second to Steph. I think that's a really good thing, actually, when you talk about one of the greatest players to ever play this game. And I get to come here and be his sidekick for a couple more years, hopefully. It's just refreshing. And then you got some really high-level young talent that want to do well, that want to be great. And then the energy's at an all-time high. I mean, I don't think there's too much more that you can ask for.
Now, here at home, the Converge Fiber Xers return to their winning ways after taking down the Northport Batang Pier in the PBA Philippine Cup. After a tight first quarter, Converge gradually put the Clamps on defense, resulting in a 10-point lead at halftime, 50-40. The Fiber Xers continued their impressive play after the break and pulled ahead by as many as 21 points in the third quarter. This proved too much to overcome for Northport as Converge ran away with a 111-92 win. Alex Stockton led the way on offense with a season-high 33 points. Rebounds were a key factor as the Fiber Xers severely outworked the Batang Pier on the glass 60-36. At the forefront, Converge's Twin Towers, 2 Justins, Justin Arana and Justin Baltazar, who combined for 25 boards, 9 of them offensive. Northport is still playing without their star, Arvin Tolentino. The team has lost 5 straight games and have 1-5 record in the conference. Converge improves to a 5-win and 3 losses slate.
It's a good bounce back win for us. Somehow, bumalik kami on how we want to play our game, specifically on defense. I think the average of Northport, if I'm not mistaken, is 101, I think. So limiting them to 92, malaking bagay yun. And what more is yung scoring output namin from 66 points and 30%. Ngayon we are at output 100 plus and 50%. So malaking adjustment yun. But it's closer than it seems dun sa score. We give credit to the other team, to Northport. It's just nice on how we are able to control it towards the end. And of course, I give credit to the 2 Justins, to this guy here sitting beside me, kay Shoni, and all the other guys who stepped up.
I think coming from a loss from last game, definitely happy we were able to bounce back this game, but we're not close to where we want to be, but just keep on progressing in terms of trying to make a playoff spot and then work from there. But I just want to give credit to the coaching staffs, management. They're trusting me to shoot those shots, especially Gulf Delta, Coach Willis, Coach Franco. They're telling me to take those shots, and it just gives me so much confidence that knowing that they trust me taking those shots.
Meantime, Barangay Ginebra San Miguel and the Phoenix Fuel Masters are battling it out for crucial positioning in the Philippine Cup standings. The two teams exchanged baskets and defensive stops early on. But Phoenix got into a rhythm to close out the opening period, resulting in a 3-point lead. Now with a chance to crack the top 8, the Fuel Masters came out swinging in the second period, but Ginebra was quick to answer back. The Gin Kings turned up the pressure to take control of the match. At the break, Barangay Ginebra leads Phoenix here 59-50. Second half is still currently ongoing. Coming up here on the show, we take a look at the UAAP, find out what the NU Bulldogs and the FEU Tamaraos have to say about their upcoming winner-take-all battle in the men's volleyball finals. That and more when play-by-play returns only here on One News. And we're back. Thank you for joining us here on Play-by-Play only on One News. So far, so good. Well, that's how first-time head coach L.A. Tenorio describes Gilas Youth's preparation for the upcoming FIBA Under-16 Asia Cup SIABA qualifiers happening later this month. But that doesn't come without challenges. The team is basically starting from scratch after Tenorio was hired. The players also have to adjust to the new system the coaching staff is trying to put in place. Tenorio and crew may be newcomers to coaching youth-level basketball, but they're making sure that the kids are equipped with the right mindset and skills to hopefully make it all the way to the gold medal round. The Philippines has been dominant in the Under-16 SIABA qualifiers, winning all 5 iterations since its inception back in 2011. Teniente also alluded to the added pressure of performing in front of a home crowd. This year's Siaba qualifiers will be at the Brenzi Giao Convention Center in San Fernando, Pampanga. The tournament will be from May 24 to 30. All games will be live, of course, on One Sports, One Sports Plus, and the Pilipinas Live app. Now, here's Coach LA talking about the team's build-up.
So far, so good yung practice namin. Yun nga lang, marami pa kaming kailangan i-cover kasi basically we're just starting, no? From scratch. No? Kahit kami mga coaches na baga blinded kami kung ano ang meron sa ganitong klaseng level ng youth basketball, no? So wala kaming idea. Ngayon lang namin nakikita at medyo nabubuo namin. So far it's very challenging, no? It's very challenging, but in the end of the day, you know, I'm enjoying my time with these boys. Lalo-lalo na pag nakikita ko na, you know, they're doing the things that yung mga tinuturo namin. So obviously there's pressure, no? There's pressure already to coach for the national team. Plus, we're gonna play in our home country, our home court, so it's added pressure. But again, I just told the guys that, you know, whatever happens, no, just do their best. Gawin lang nila kung ano yung mga dapat nilang gawin.
Moving on to the UAAP, a fitting culmination to what has been an exciting championship series in men's volleyball. It's the 5-peat Sea King NU Bulldogs and the top-seeded FAU Tamaraws going head-to-head one last time in Game 3 of the finals tomorrow. The winner-take-all match happens at 2 p.m. at the Mall of Asia Arena. Catch the game live on One Sports, One Sports Plus, the UAAP Varsity Channel, and on the Pilipinas Live app. Now, it has been a back-and-forth battle so far in the UAAP Men's Volleyball Finals with not one, but two 5-setters. FAU drew first blood after pulling off a gritty comeback in Game 1. Final score 22-25, 25-22, 13-25, 25-22, and 15-13 in favor of the Tams. NU led the offense with 63 spikes compared to FAU's 53. The Bulldogs also edged the Tamaraws in digging 36-32. But FAU was better when it came to reception with 57 against NU's 42. The Tams also had better playmaking with 27 excellent sets to the Bulldogs' 24. In Game 2, NU showed why they're the 4-time defending champions. The Bulldogs struck back to force a decider 25-20, 22-25, 25-15, 18-25, and 15-11. NU's net defense spelled the difference this time around, especially in the 5th set. The Bulldogs had a total of 13 blocks compared to the Tams' 9. Although FAU did have the edge when it came to floor defense, posting 54 receptions and 26 digs, let's listen to what both teams had to say about their upcoming winner-take-all match.
Every time ng set, nag-haggle kami, nag-sasabsan dito. Para sa mga lumalaban, para sa pangarap natin, para ng contest natin, para sa contest sa pamilya natin. So yun ang naging motivation namin na lagi na every set talaga lumalaban kami para sa pangarap ng team namin.
Siguro dapat maging yung composure. Maging composure bawat isa sa amin. Kasi kung makikita natin yung game kanina, medyo dun siguro naratel or kung ano man. Siguro baka kailangan linisin pa yung mga bagay-bagay na dapat na mas maging maayos pa. Siguro yung gigil, oo, siguro yung hinayang, pero hindi kasi nangyari talaga yun. So, ang gawin lang natin, imbis na manghinayang, di bumalik na lang ulit sa gagawin mo para mag-prepare ka ulit.
We've got more volleyball stories after a quick break. You're watching Play-by-Play only here on One News. You are still watching Play-by-Play on One News. Welcome back. Alas Pilipinas is officially back in training ahead of a PAC 2025 season. The national women's volleyball team saw key returning stalwarts and young stars in practice this week. Leading the pack was team captain Gia de Guzman alongside Vanny Gandler, Madi Madayag, Del Palomata, Mars Alba, Iris Tolenada, Julia Cornell, and Jen Yurva. Newly added names include Tia Andaya, middle blocker, Clarice Loresco, and super rookie Shaina Nitura. And new standouts such as MVP Bella Belen, Camila Lamina, Vange Alinsug, Ara Panique, and Eliza Solomon also joined the fray just days after winning the UAAP Women's Volleyball crown on Wednesday. DLSU's Aliyah Malaluhan can also be seen in the photo. Alas Pilipinas is ramping up preparations for the AVC Challenge Cup for women set from June 7 to 14. Now, the Signal HD Spikers are getting more firepower as they prepare for the new PVL season. The HD Spikers have acquired opposite hitter Erica Santos a couple of weeks after she left the PLDT high-speed hitters. Santos had been with PLDT for 3 years. Santos cited wanting to seek new opportunities for growth and development as her reason for switching teams. The 26-year-old Spiker is the newest addition to a retooled Signal roster. Since the start of the offseason, the HD Spikers have also acquired Tintiam Zon, Heather Ginoo, and Ethan Arce. Signal is expected to continue the rebuild as it gets to pick 6th overall in the PVL draft on June 8th.
Happy Friday, sports fans. We've got plays from the PBA and the NBA tonight's highlight reel. Let's roll it. Let's start here in the PBA Converge Northport. Take a look at this play. Oh, good. Up and under there. Onwuberry gets blocked. And now, here comes Garcia for Converge. Good kick out. Stockton, 3. No. And then retrieved again by Garcia. No look. And guess who's there? Balti. Justin Baltazar. Just underneath and with a power slam. Good luck for Garcia to Baltazar underneath for that slam on Joshua Munzon. Whew. Baltazar finishing with 10 points, 11 rebounds, double-double for him. Add 2 blocks. Here, Converge gets back on track by beating Northport 111-92. Okay, now let's go to the second game. This is fresh off the Ginebra Phoenix game that's currently ongoing. Handoff, Barrientos 3. Nope. Retrieved here by Rivero, ahead to Balungay. Two-handed flush by Kai. Sinubukang habulin ni Japet Aguilar. He was frustrated in the end. Then, balik, sabi ni Japet, bata, ako naman. The two Blue Eagles from different generations trading highlight dunks there. Start with Balungay with a two-handed flush on the other end. And then RJ make that Jason David. The lob to Japet like it's hot. On the other end, para bumawi si Kuya Japet kay Balungay. What a sequence early on in that game. Phoenix Ginebra still currently ongoing. Right now, it's in the third quarter. Barangay Ginebra still ahead. Okay, from the PBA, let's go to the NBA. Game 6 between the Nuggets and the Thunder. What a game here. Stolen away by Kaysen Wallace. In the second quarter, I had Caruso to Holmgren. What a play from Alex Caruso. And the lob there to Chet Holmgren. Well, yep, Joker cannot jump that high, cannot challenge that play. And look at the OKC fans in Denver loving that one. It was a great run by OKC at this point. They were still up by 4, 43-39 in the second period. Caruso finishing with 10 points, 4 assists. Holmgren had 19 markers and 11 rebounds in this game. But OKC would come up short in Mile High City. Same game. This time from the winning team. Let's go to Denver. Oh, good steal there. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was stolen away by Gordon. Ahead to Christian Brown. What a sloppy pass by SGA. Anticipated by AG. Then on the run. Caruso falls down. Ahead to Christian Brown. And SGA could not block Christian Brown there. And that gives the Denver faithful something to cheer on early on in the first quarter. Gordon had 5.7 rebounds, as many steals, as many assists, that is, and a steal. Brown, by the way, playoff career high, 23 big points in Game 6. Okay, more from the Denver Nuggets. Thunder now on the run. Ahead, Williams gets blocked by Penn Watson. And then on the other end, Strother. No, but guess who's there to Brody to clean it up? And Michael Porter Jr. and the starters loving that play. Defense, offense on the other end. Take a look at this play first. Watson blocking J-Dub. Naiwan na nga si Watson dun eh. But good recovery on the block there. And then on the other end, Strother, challenged by Wallace. But Westbrook says, I got you, Brody. That's Watson's only block of the game. Westbrook, by the way, had 8 points, 3 rebounds dito. All of them offensive. Nuggets win against the Thunder in Game 6, 119-107. And they force a Game 7 on Monday. That will be madaling araw nga lang, 3:30 a.m. Philippine time. Denise.
And before we go from the gym to the graduation stage, Olympic gymnast Aaliyah Finnegan hits another milestone. The Phil-American gymnast has officially graduated from Louisiana State University. Finnegan caps off her NCAA stint as a regional champion and Olympian for the Philippines. During her graduation weekend, Finnegan wore her LSU colors with pride alongside symbols close to her heart. Those include a Philippine Olympic Committee pin, a map of the Philippines brooch, and a necklace with the Olympic ring. So again, a huge congratulations to Aaliyah.
Congratulations, Aaliyah Finnegan. Wow, graduating. It's good to be young, right, Denise?
I'm sorry, what?
It's great to be young. Good to be young.
Oh,
Graduating.
yes. Can you say that? Can you say that?
Hindi mo nga, hello, hindi mo nga ako narinig. Sabi mo, what's that? May ano ka na nga, hearing bro. Joke lang. Sabi ko, it's good to be young. Sorry, what? Ha? Hello, hello?
Ano oras ka nagising kanina?
Ha?
Ano oras ka nagising?
Ha?
Oh.
4:30, 4:30.
Yeah, that's the sign.
Nakano? Ayos talaga to, ah. Okay ka. Monday ka pa, di ba? That's all. Happy weekend. And that's all from the show tonight and the whole week. But again, we'll be back Monday, 8:30 p.m. for a play-by-play of the day's top sports stories. Ginawa mo ang lolo mo.
Hinga ka muna, hinga ka muna.
Hoy, malakas
Okay.
to.
Okay, play-by-play is on One News. That's Signal TV Channel 8 on SD and Channel 250 on HD. We're also available on Signal Play and, of course, Pilipinas Live.
Nanig mo ako?
Dinig kita.
Sabay ganun na. I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Denise Tan, sitting in for Cheska Litancalo. Thank you for watching and happy weekend.